Good Monday, makers. Welcome back to another episode of Maker Pipe Monday. This week we've got a Build of the Month Roundup. Every month we run the Build of the Month contest, and we've got 4 submissions to take a look at. Now, I want you to take all these in and then go to the community and vote for your favorite one. We'd appreciate it, but more importantly, the makers would appreciate it. So please take some time to take a look and vote for your favorite one. Let's get right into it. The first one we have is by Randy, and Randy made this fantastic sunshade for his Pacific Northwest tree home, and he did a wonderful job. It really looks amazing. The house is beautiful. It's set in the trees, elevated deck, that they use for entertaining, nice outdoor space to have dinner. And what they did was they created this shed-style shade with a maker pipe frame with our connectors and conduit, and then put 3 vertical posts here, and then tied it into the building on that side. And everything's quick disconnect. If they seasons change and they want to do something else, they're able to do that. But check this out. He used a bimini top connector right here to make this quick disconnect onto the siding. And there's this is the picture. There's just this one pin that you pull, and then you can take the awning down if you want. And you can see here is a good picture of the frame. Use T-connectors to do a 10-foot length and then reinforce it every 4 feet. And then got these verticals that come down to a T on the bottom to support against the deck. So the only thing it looks like that's attached to the deck are these mounting points here, 4 of them, and these just rest on the deck top. So really slick build, looks fantastic. Then they took the sunshade material and then bungeed it onto the frame, and we love it, Randy. Thanks so much for sharing your build. We really like seeing it. Next build we've got is by Kristen, and she is a rower, and she lives about a half mile from where she takes her boat out. And she needed an easy way to transport her boat by herself. And we've talked about, well, really a few iterations of this, but take a look. This is the cart that she came up with. And then there's a picture of her rowing boat lengthwise. And she started off with this dolly right here. And then she had a hand truck situation going on, and she's gone through multiple iterations, like I was saying, but she's got some really neat things. She's got suspension bungee here that holds up the boat in this sling, and then the bends that are around the boat to give it some space to move around. And she's even got the pipe insulation here in case it swings too much, handles up top, and then the casters are something cool too. She used a little bit different casters than what we have. These are pneumatic casters, and then we helped her adapt those with one of our caster adapters to the inside diameter of conduit, and it looks fantastic. Thanks so much, Kristen, for the pictures, and I really am glad that it helped you take your boat down to the lake and do that. So thanks so much. Next one we have is by Enrique. And Enrique has this fantastic Honda Element that he turned into a camper family vehicle. Check this out. He's got the roof tent on top. He's got, and then an awning that he made out of maker pipe and just used a few connectors, and it ties to the roof rack. There you can see where he's got conduit that makes up the frame, R connectors, T connectors in front to make the vertical posts, and then just some more T connectors to bring it back to the roof there. And they've got screens, and looks like a fantastic family camping setup, and did a great job converting that, and an awesome build. So we're happy to be included in your rig, Enrique. Thanks so much for sharing. The last build we've got is also by Randy. He did the treehouse canopy, and this is really neat too. On that same deck, he has these planters, plastic planters that are called globe pair planters. And they're double wall They're kind of self-watering, as he explains, but he needed a way to make them mobile so he can move them around his deck. And the solution he came up with is to make a frame out of maker pipe with casters on the bottom. So he just sets the planter down onto the frame, and then he can move the whole thing around, and it's mobile. If he wants to put it stationary, takes it off and puts it back down. So we used 2 T connectors and 2 90, and then a caster set to pull this off. And it looks like he wrapped this in black shrink wrap, and then used the caps here to plug the ends. And it looks great. It looks like a fantastic solution, inexpensive solution to making your planters mobile around your deck. So Randy, great builds. Again, thanks so much for sharing. And those are the 4 builds that submitted for Build of the Month. Please, again, go to the community, vote for your favorite one. They would sure appreciate it. And the winner will get a small prize pack and a gift certificate for more Maker Pipe as a thank you. Thanks, everybody. See you next week.